In today's wellness series, I'll be talking about the benefits, the uses, and the myth around clay pots. Here is a reminder that clay pots is good for your health, and you need to know the myth, the benefits, uses, and how affordable clay pots are to help your healthy lifestyle. So let me give you a backstory. In 2023, after my open surgery, I switched from my normal pots to clay pots. Now, ask me why. So I later realized that clay pots have a lot of health benefits. And for me, I was more about improving my lifestyle, improving my health, obviously, after an open surgery. I didn't want to go back to anything that would take me back to where I was coming from, right? So I invested in buying clay pots, bowls, cups, plates for my healthy lifestyle. And since then, I've not looked back. Now, I've also had to invest more in it, and also even to tell even those close to me, those who are very close to me, I have to tell them about clay pots, right? So some people see clay pot as fetish. It is not fetish. Clay pot has been around since ancient times, right? We all know. I'm sure we all grew up with grannies or grandparents or anyone who is older in our family who obviously used clay pots in the village. But looking at it in modern times and how we live our lifestyle in the city, use clay pots, right? I use clay pots. So should you, because you need to switch to improve your health and your lifestyle. So now that you know my backstory, right, I have every reason to stick with clay pots. But this is one of the reasons why I love it. I love clay pots because it actually seals the aroma and the flavors you're cooking. So imagine you're making your sauces, your soups. It helps to lock in the flavors, the spices, the herbs, right? And you can actually smell the aroma to know that this is locked in, right? So since I discovered that, oh my God, it has just been anything I need to do is my clay pot for my pap, for my rice, for my legumes, for my soups. It has been clay pot. And I have a clay pot for my herbs. When I cook my herbs, I have a big pot for my herbs. So I have a clay pot just for herbs. I have a clay pot just for soups and stews. I have a clay pot for rice and all. That's how I actually differentiate them, right? But obviously the benefits, is a lot. When you think about switching from your normal pots to clay pots, it actually helps to improve your lifestyle, right? And one of the key things is the fact that it is non-toxic and it is free from chemicals. So you can see that you're helping yourself. And again, when you cook with clay pots, all the minerals, the ions, it helps to enhance the flavor of your food. Clay pots, I know we are staying here, all right? So, those are the things you need to know, so don't sleep. So I'm still talking about clay pots, and when I got my own set, right, I had to treat it. So it's called treating. So when you get your clay pot, you get it in its natural form. Don't buy the ones that are painted or sprayed, or be careful. So when you are buying your clay pot, ensure you're buying from a very good vendor. Ensure that your clay pot comes in its natural form. So what did I do? When I got my clay pot, I soaked it in water for 24 hours. So I got it, maybe if you get it in the night, you can soak overnight, and then in the morning you can take the water out and then dry it. Don't sun dry it, just air dry it. It would soaking. Then you can get your olive oil or you can get your coconut oil to then rub it around the pot, the back of the pot, not the under of it, and inside, and just around it. That's how you can treat your clay pot. Don't buy the one they sprayed with paint. Please, you need to be careful, right? In as much as clay pot has its own natural, benefits and uses, also ensure that the one you're buying is a non-toxic clay pot. Don't buy the ones that are sprayed. It has survived thousands of years because it connects us to a simpler, a better, healthier, and sustainable way of living. So I hope you learned one or two things from today's wellness series. And today we talked about clay pots, the benefits, the uses, and also the myth around it. So if you need to know more about how to sustain your health or how to live a sustainable lifestyle, you can send me a mail or comment. I'll be watching my comment section. Just you can send a message, then I would respond, right? You can watch more of these videos on my YouTube channel, which is Healthy Living with Tosin on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, of course, to share and comment. I have lots of videos on healthy lifestyle on YouTube. I'll see you next time.